Girl, no more, cause I
You too, welcome back to the channel, beautiful people. Chester with the news. I'm back at it with another video, and I got a good one for y'all today, because I want y'all to explain to me why the right skin complexion could get you out of problems with the law, because it makes no sense to me that Mike Jeffries was just bonded out for $10 million, but Mr. Combs, Diddy the Diddler, was denied bond for $50 million with the surrendering of his passport to prove that he was not a flight risk. Well, a lot of people came out and said the Diddler was threatening his witnesses. Well, it just came out that 15 witnesses just came out against Mr. Jeffries, the former CEO of Company & Fitch, and said, I quote, that they were silent not under the NDA, but mostly under the threat of they thought they were going to get killed, they thought they were going to get physically harmed if they spoke out against this man. Now, I'm going to tell you this, big dog. Your skin complexion can get you out of anything. White privilege exists. I don't care how much you want to tell me that it don't exist, because Diddy and Mike Jeffries are under the same charges. Sex trafficking, luring people to their free course, and luring people into sex events. Now, Mike Jeffries is just a little worse than Diddy, right? Because he was luring young men, same shit as Diddy, young kids, young men, with the promise of a modeling career to his free course. Diddy was feeding people pink crack, which was loosening their booty and getting them real freaky. Mike Jeffries was doing the same thing, feeding them Viagra, feeding them coke, forcing them to drink liquor, feeding them shit that was loosening their booty to get their shit clapped. Like, they were doing the same thing, so I don't understand how this man was bonded out, but Diddy was rejected. It makes no sense. Make it make sense. Skin complexion. The only sense that it makes is skin complexion, buddy. Skin complexion, buddy. But without further ado, let's watch this video, because I'm already tight.
The former CEO of Abercrombie & Fitch, Mike Jeffries, was just released on a $10 million bond after being arrested on charges of sex trafficking. This man was grinning and smiling and has now arrived at his home in Palm Beach, where he's been ordered to wear a GPS monitor. The same man that allegedly organized sex events in England, France, Italy, Morocco, St. Bart's, and even New York. If this doesn't prove that money talks, I really don't know what does. But did you see who hired Mike Jeffries? He was hired in 1992 by Les Wexner, right? The CEO of L Brands, or the former CEO of Victoria's Secret. And I'm going to keep pushing this out, and I want everybody to continue to share it, because I want everybody to see how deep this really goes. I mean, for decades, right? Les Wexner was Epstein's only publicly named client as a financial advisor. And the billionaire appears to be a key source of the $500 million fortune that Epstein left behind when he died in 2000.
These people are wicked human beings. Diddy is small fish, bro. Diddy is small fish. Like Epstein, Mike Jeffries, all these white wicked men are the large fish. Those are the large fish. Diddy is small fish. These are the big fish, but yet they're getting released. He had ties to Epstein, so you know Buddy was on that island. You know they had ties. They probably were sex trafficking together, but he's bonded for $10 million, and he just got to wear an ankle monitor. He's on house arrest for having sex events in 4 or 5 different countries. Ain't that crazy, bro? But yet Diddy is denied bail because he's a risk, he's a flight risk, he's a flight risk. Make it make sense.
2019. Well, you know how I mentioned France being one of those locations of where they allegedly organized these sex events in? A lot of people apparently don't know about this, but disgraced modeling agent and Jeffrey Epstein associate Jean-Luc Brunel died by suicide in his prison cell in 2022, right? But in December of
he talking a lot. He's saying a lot of nothing that I care about, you feel me? I just want to know, why was Mike Jeffries released on bond for $10 million, but Diddy was left in prison, denied bail for $50 million with the surrendering of his passport, showing that he was not a flight risk? If that's not white privilege, I don't know what it is. If that's not skin complexion could get you out of problems, I don't know what it is. They're convicted of the same crimes: sex trafficking and hosting sex events with young kids. This man was in 5 different countries having sex events with young boys, telling them that they were promised a modeling career. Half of them didn't even know what they were getting themselves into. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about? I'm not advocating for Diddy to get bonded out. I'm just saying, if one can't get bonded out, I feel like the other one should be denied bail also, because it makes no sense. Same charges. Mike Jeffries might be worse. He went to 5 different countries and did his shit.